What's up guys, welcome to Munchkins Gaming, where we take your gaming to the next level. This is Munchkins logging in to bring you your Brave Cross weekly news. Hey guys, so this is part 2 of the Brave Cross weekly news this week, and unfortunately it took a while for them to release any details of the Christmas event, and they've just recently actually released the Christmas event, and they just posted the information afterwards. So there was a bug at the start, but it seems to have been fixed now. But I think there's still some issues with the iOS version of the game. But if you're playing on the Android, it seems to be working fine. And basically, I'm just gonna go through the events that are happening now. Just a quick note. I know there's a lot of people that aren't very happy with the event, and this is because there's a lot of gems involved into actually getting some of these items. So I guess I'll go through the Christmas event, and then I'll let you guys know what I think of the event, and I mean at the end of the video. And I'm sorry if I'm actually speaking a little bit softly, because people are still sleeping, and hopefully it'll turn out okay with the video. If not, I'll try and increase the volume later on. Okay, so Christmas event, which has just started, which will go through from the 23rd to the 27th of December. This is, of course, I believe PST time. So if you're living in a different country, and especially if you're in the Asia region, it will be from the 24th to the 28th of December. Now they actually didn't list a time this time around, but I'm guessing it would be on the 23:59 of the 27th. And then on the basically at midnight on the 28th, that the event will be finished. So let's go through it. So the first one is, of course, Christmas prezzies. We get something in our mailbox on the 25th of December, which is the Christmas. And I'm telling you guys right now, if you are planning on getting anything in the events, I would wait until you get whatever they are giving, because at the moment, I guess the only one that I actually got was the Frostbow Fate box, which you can get for 15 of the Golden Rose. Other than that, oh, I also got the Dipper design, but other than that, I never really got anything else. I do plan on I do plan on waiting till Christmas, till they sort of give out whatever they're gonna give, before I actually buy anything in the shops. In the meantime, I would accumulate every single thing that you can get, and then when you finally receive that present, then you can go ahead and maybe start buying some stuff. Okay, so let's go on. So there's a Christmas login rewards, which will get 600 gems, star color shards, and golden rose, and other amazing rewards. Now this is not actually up at the moment. If we look in our events tab, basically the login reward is still the pass masquerade shard. So I'm guessing this will come in later tonight when they update the event again. And of course, the next one is the Christmas market, which you can get the Christmas tree, snowman, golden rose, and gems, exchanging the items of your choice. Now this is what I was talking about. Basically, wait for your Christmas present before you actually buy anything. And this is where I guess we'll elaborate a lot of the hate for this event. So I'm gonna show you guys. At the limited trade tab, there's actually 2 items that you will need. Basically, you need the snowman, which costs about 20 gems. If you want, you can get up to 600 of them, and they are also available through normal instances, heroic instances, and I believe they're also in campaign with Empyrean and what was the other one called? Blood Jewels. That's right. So you can get all the snowmans from all different kinds of places. So it's not much of an issue with that. But the main issue right now is the Christmas tree. Now, the only way for you to get Christmas tree is if you're spending gems. So 99 gems for one Christmas tree, and you can get them from reload perks. I believe you can get them, I don't know if you can get them, yeah, you can get them from daily reloads and the total reloads as well. No, probably not. No, not in total, but total spend, definitely you can get some more Christmas tree. And the limited offer, you can't. They only have the Brave Cross token. I don't know why, but there's nothing you can get for the Brave Cross token at the moment, unless you're trying to just save up for something later on in the game, later on in the year, maybe next year. But yeah, so this is the main problem right now. A lot of people are hating because basically you need to reload or spend a lot of gems to get items that you want. Now there are a lot of good items that you can get. Firstly, the new native jungle costume, which I would say the stats aren't that great, but obviously costumes, they don't come around very easily. Of course, you can get Star Color, the Dipper design, everything costs Christmas trees. There's really nothing that doesn't cost any Christmas tree at all. Even the Eternus shard, the Death Star shard, Wizen shard, Dire Dozer, Frostbow probably is the only one without any Christmas tree, but it's pretty easy to get the Frostbow shards anyway. And if you want more Frostbow Fate box, you need Christmas trees. If you want to buy the souls, if you want to buy the Fate items that you need to Fate your Frostbow, you need that. And they've also released old costumes, which is quite neat, but you still need Christmas trees for them and quite a lot of snowmans. So I mean, if you haven't gotten any of this, then I would say go ahead. The Cloud Avar is probably another item that doesn't need a Christmas tree, but I think you get that but I think you get that quite easily if you're starting out in the game, if I remember correctly. Dragon outfit, the Dumpling outfit, and of course the Auspicious outfit and the Monkey Sage outfit. These all require trees, which this is why a lot of people are hating in this event, especially for people who are trying to get the faded version of Frostbow, which personally I want to get rather than the costumes. I know the costumes don't come around very easily, but I really want to check out the Fate Frostbow, and I'm going to try and get it. But if I can't by the near end of the event, I'll probably just settle with the costumes. They're not that great. I believe the Dumpling costume is quite good though, but other than that, most people are aiming for this, and some people have even commented that you need this much. They're doing the math. You need this much gems in order for you to get Fate Frostbow. Blah 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 blah. My take on this is, if you are now, just a quick note, I don't really like this event either. I don't like spending gems. I don't like spending a lot of money. I'm actually quite broke right now because it is Christmas and you are spending a lot of money for other people. Your presents, your goddaughters or your nephews or nieces and everything else. Friends as well. So I really don't have the money to reload a lot of money in this game right now, and I personally don't like the way that they did this event. But in saying that, for people who are calculating this mathematically and saying you need this much gems, because you're basically calculating everything that you need when you're buying gems. But there is a chance that this would be dramatically dramatically be lower than your expected amount of I guess spending. And that is because for everything you do right now, reloading, daily reloads, total spend gems, you do get a Frostbow Fate box. This will depend on your luck, of course. If you're quite lucky, then you might get a couple of the weapons, armors, trinkets, you know, and this will significantly lower the amount of gems you need in order for you to finally try and buy the actual items. So here's my tip for you guys. First of all, wait till Christmas, till what they give us. I'm expecting they might give us some Christmas trees. I don't know how many, but that's my expectations, because for free-to-play players, this is not a good sign. So hopefully they'll give us some Christmas trees, and maybe even Frostbow Fate boxes, in order to lower the amount of gems you need in order for you to get the items. So that's my first tip for this event. And of course, the second one is getting the snowman. Now, if you guys have watched my Thanksgiving event, you guys know that on Sunday PST, do not use any of your I guess reload for your AP. So make sure you don't spend any gems to refresh your AP. You wait till the almost at the end of the day when the reset is about to start, and then spend every single thing. Now, I personally just go up to the hundreds. After I see I need to spend 200 gems, I stop. So this will give you a lot of AP in double drops on Monday. Since there is still about 4 days to go, I'm expecting this to go a little bit further. So, sorry, excuse me. So, I'm showing you guys the date here in Australia. So, I am expecting it to end around the Wednesday here. So that would mean, for me, I think that would mean for the normal instances plus the heroic instances, there will be double drops on the snowman. At least that's what I'm expecting. I usually keep an eye on the time left, and because they haven't actually written down the time when the event exactly ends, this is a bit of a problem. In Thanksgiving, I believe they did write 23:59:59, and that's where the event finishes afterwards, you know, when you go to the next day. So here's hoping that they're we'll be able to get a lot of the snowmans on double drops, normal instances and heroic instances as well. But don't overcalculate how many gems you're gonna spend, because you never know, you might get lucky. But like I said, I don't like this because it's luck based, and it's we have no way in farming any of the Christmas trees at all. So I guess that is the biggest what do you call this, the biggest event for now, and we're still gonna wait for the login rewards. But hey, you let me know in the comments below what you're trying to aim for. Are you gonna try and aim for a faded Frostbow, or are you gonna try and get the costumes, because they only come once in a while? I do expect a lot more Frostbow events coming in the near future, and Cyclone events as well, you know, all these fate boxes. And so if you guys are planning on Fate Frostbow, you guys let me know in the comment section below. Alright, now let's go through the next one. So we've already spoke about the snowman drops, which is in Blood Jewels and 3 Heroes event and all that. And we got the Christmas Bonanza, which you basically the daily top up, and we have the Christmas sale. Now the Christmas sale is saying up to 80% off. It's basically just the limited offer. So and they're actually saying you can spend 400 gems for one crimsonite. Sorry, I just woke up. So and then you can get some Wizen shards as well. This is actually not that great as well. This is probably a pretty crappy Christmas event, to be honest. And then of course you get to spend your gems for some rewards, like I said earlier. And this is the item that you get, the snowman. And here we go. It says here everything where you can get it. And the Christmas tree is, of course, can be obtained from Christmas gifts, which is, like I said, on the 25th. That's what I'm expecting. But here's hoping that they would give us some more Frostbow Fate Box as well. A limited trade and total spend rewards and reload Bonanza. And we get to see the native costume. Basically you get 100 penetration damage and 100 team damage plus 3% HP, which is again not that great. If you're gonna get any of the costumes and you haven't gotten yet, I think the dumpling costume is probably the best one. I think it gives you about 3% attack or magic attack or bullet damage and HP as well. Can't remember on top of my head. I personally don't own it, so but I've seen my Legion members actually posting the stats, so I would definitely get that. I mean, of course you have to get the anniversary stuff. They're always great, but for me personally, maybe I'll try and get the dumpling outfit later on. But if I can't, then I mean, if I have the opportunity to get a faded frostbow versus the costume, I'd rather get the faded frostbow, to be honest with you guys. Partly because I want to see how strong fate frostbow is, and I want to show it to you guys as quick as possible. Now, I think that's it for all the events that are happening in Brave Frost at the moment. Yep, that's it. And I just want to answer some, I guess, some comments before in my channel. So I'm gonna go ahead and try. Since I've been away for a long time, I thought I would you know, answer some of your thoughts. I try to answer as much as I can in about everything. So sorry, we have to go through the Creator Studio and community. So yeah, I'll try and answer some of the questions as well. So here we go. Congrats on 75. Yes, I have hit level 75, and I miss you guys too. And Dragon Slayer is asking, is Death Star good? I can't say that Death Star is bad, but unfortunately there's not a lot of data for me to go through if he's actually bad. Looking at Death Star, he's actually not that bad. He's quite a decent tank, and you know, I can't say he's great either because I haven't actually used him. It's a hard call because Death Star is one of those heroes that can heal and tank at the same time, and not just healing yourself, but I believe he heals the party as well. So you know, I can say at this point in time, I haven't fought a lot of people who are using Death Star as well. The only reason because there are too many tanks in this game, and you know, would you pick a 4-star tank, 5-star tank over your 7-star tank? Probably not. You probably will have to wait a little bit longer before we can answer that question. So sorry, Dragon Slayer, if that doesn't answer your question, but if you see someone using it, hey, give me a shout out, and I'll try and make a hero of the week for Death Star. But at the moment, it's gonna be a while before that happens. There's so much things that are happening right now in the game, and there's probably a lot more heroes that I want to feature before Death Star. Okay, so I think those were the two new ones. The other ones, I pretty much answered them. Like, if you know Frostbow has the faded evolution now, yes I do. can you upload more Brave Cross videos? Yes, I am uploading more. And yeah, I think those are the two main things that I do. I guess that's the one comment that I wanted to answer in front of everyone, because it's right now it's very hard for us to sort of have a feel of these new heroes, because there's not a lot of shards available, 2, they're pretty difficult to get, and 3, basically not a lot of people using them because of the fact that there are better heroes. They have better heroes right now. So anyway guys, I think that's it for this video. Remember to click like, subscribe, and share this video if you find it informative at all. As always, I would like to hear from you guys what you think of the event. I know not a lot of people will like it, but leave a comment below on what you think of it. And this is Munchkins logging off, and I'll see you guys in the next level.